International know that 3 points in tonight's encounter against DPMM would all but seal a third spot finish for them in this edition of the Singapore Premier League. The Wasps, though, will have other ideas, and having not lost in their last 4 league games, they'll be looking to take all the points and move themselves up the table above Hougang and within striking distance of Albrechts Niigata. Our Tampines Hub is the venue as round 32 kicks on tonight in this SPL season. Tomorrow is a make-up game as the Lion City Sailors take on the Young Lions from our Tampines Hub as well. Balestier got the job done against Hougang. Albrechts went down to LCS 2-0 as they pushed their way closer to the title. There you can see 65 points is what separates them from everybody else. BG Tampines Rovers on 57. Looking down to tonight's game, Geylang International know that 5 points from their remaining games will seal third spot. Brunei know that 3 points tonight leapfrog them over Hougang and puts them within that striking distance of Albrechts Niigata and Balestier Khalsa as they look for a strong finish to this edition of the campaign. Both coaches have been in fine voice. They've both been in fine form as well. What does Matt Norali and also Jamie McAllister think what is going to happen in tonight's game?
Hi Coach, your recent form has seen a mix of results. Looking at your last match, what were some of the key positives you'll be aiming to utilize against Brunei today?
We have last 5 games to play, and I think at this point of time for the boys is they want to end the season strong. I would say that it's been very inconsistent for us since 2025, start. But definitely we want to end the season strong. Yeah.
With the season drawing to a close, how crucial will these final matches be on you and your team?
I think it's important because you still need to collect points. There's nothing, although we are 11 points away, I think we still want to clinch the third position. I think the second spot is too far. Again, I think the boys are at the end of the season. I think every one of them knows that, most of them are playing for contracts and everything, So I think definitely they will put up a good performance, a 100% performance, and hopefully we can get a win tonight. Yeah.
Are there any tactical adjustments or player selections we might see today, considering the importance of securing points at this stage of the league?
We still have the same squad that played against the last game against Hougang. Only Taka is out with an injury, but he'll still be on the bench. So basically we have the same team that started last game.
Hi Coach, you've had a week off coming into this. Feeling rested and ready to go tonight?
Yes, feeling rested, but we want to keep momentum. Obviously the previous 2 games we've done well, 2 clean sheets, 2 good performances. So that little break probably came at not a great time, but yeah, it's nice to get the rest. But unfortunately we've had a couple of injuries this week, which has affected the team selection. But the team that start tonight are more than capable, so looking forward to the game.
We've seen some encouraging performances from your side this season, but sometimes it's just the final push that's missing. What can we expect from you tonight?
Yeah, I agree with that. It's just getting that consistency, and we're building towards that. And hopefully tonight we can get that again. We're playing against a very good Geylang team who scored a lot of goals, so we've got to nullify their threats. Doi, Bezecourt, I think they've scored 15 goals out the last 20 in Geylang games, so that's the 2 we have to stop tonight. Obviously they've got other players that have quality, but we have to nullify them tonight and then pose the threat going forward also and get some goals.
And finally, just talk us through how you've set up here.
Yeah, we set up, we've changed the shape a little bit. We're going back to like a 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2 in the press at times. So we'll see how that works tonight.
We saw how that one works tonight, because it should be very, very interesting, as they've been playing with that 3 at the back. So wholesale changes then from Jamie McAllister going into tonight's game. Should be a good one. There's no doubt about that. Of course, Tomoyuki Doi is the man in fine form and fine fettle. Thank you for joining us, even if it is just a little bit late. What about 40 minutes behind schedule? Kickoff should be starting in about 5 minutes' time. So because of the rain delay and the lightning warning system has been on, that is why we've had that delay. So it's great that you can join us for this game, and it's great as well that the fans are coming out to our Tampines Hub as well, with that brand new pitch that's been relaid. Also the opportunity for 2 sides to go head to head. Looks like the people that have made their way down there are enjoying themselves, as well they should, as well they might. If you ever get the opportunity or chance to get down to a game, there's nothing like actually going and seeing a game live. Some of the venues are absolutely fantastic. Of course, Geylang our Tampines Hub as well. Jurong East Stadium has been fantastic as well. Don't forget as well, a little bit later next month, the 18th of May, of course, Bishan Stadium is going to host the Asian Champions League 2 final, where Sharjah will be the visitors against the Lion City Sailors. So make sure you get down and cheer on Singapore's representatives. The first ever time that a Singapore side has made it through to a final in a continental competition, particularly with the new formats that have been done. So we wish them very, very good luck. Tonight, though, it's all about the look of the green and whites and of the Wasps. Can the Eagles soar? That is going to be the big question. Will they be stung as Jamie McAllister shuffles his pack and chops and changes the formation to turn around and be able to try and upset the odds? It would be somewhat of a surprise if that were to happen. 9 goals in their last 5 games for Geylang International. Again, they do seem to know where the back of the net is. Brunei not too far off that, though. 8 goals in their last 5 matches as well. Tells you all that you need to know. Mikey Unix is the man to keep an eye on there. Scored last time out, 1 from the penalty spot and another goal in that 3-0 victory over Albrechts Niigata the last time that they played. They've had a week off, so they should be well rested, as Jamie McAllister said, but it may just have come at the wrong time for them. A 4-game league unbeaten run, back-to-back clean sheets. Wally will be hoping to be able to push again and make it back-to-back clean sheets, but we do know with the likes of Bezecourt, 12 assists so far this season, he's definitely going to be a man to watch. But he didn't mention Taniguchi, who with 10 goals and 18 assists as well, 28 goal contributions from him. Just tells you that it is a real big threat that they do have going forwards. Team's almost all set to come out. Geylang did leave the dressing room slightly later than they should have done. But they're in the tunnel now, and their banners come out, which means the teams will follow. Where will this game be won and lost? That is going to be the real big question. Have they got enough about them, Brunei, to be able to upset the odds? So high fives and handshakes all round, as is the norm. See our officials for tonight as well. Hansen Fu will be the first official to officiate in 15 matches. In these 14 matches he's had so far, he's issued 55 yellow cards. 2 of those became a red. It's just 1 straight red from him so far this season. Mohamed Hilmi Fouad will be the man in charge of VAR and will be called upon if required. Just the one change then from Nur Ali as Ryo Sakuma returns to the starting lineup for the injured Takahiro Tezuka, who is only fit enough to start from the bench. As is the norm, all eyes will be on Tomoyuki Doi, who has already passed the 50 goal contribution mark, but with 42 goals, 8 league hat-tricks, he'll be looking to break the actual 50 goal barrier in one season. Of course, he did break that record that Mirko Grabovac of Tampines back in the day had with 39 goals, and that was against Balestier when he got his 39th goal. 38 was the record from Mirko, and now we have a new leader in Tomoyuki Doi. Mohamed Nur Ali, just the last few words for his team. Looks a lot more relaxed than we've seen him, particularly last season. This season I think he's enjoyed himself. Of course, BG Tampines and Lion City Sailors are the 2 sides that are above them. But having scored that amount of goals, it's absolutely unbelievable. 3 changes and a formation change then for Jamie McAllister for tonight's game. A change in goals sees Jaime get only his 3rd start of the season, but the experience of Yura Indraputra, who's been called back into the new look back 4 for tonight's game, and the flair of Brazilian Gabriel Gama will be needed to help unlock the opponent's defence. Just 40 goals scored for Brunei so far this season. They have conceded 53, but the positives that Jamie McAllister takes out from the last 2 clean sheets means that he'll be looking for another one tonight and just hope and pray that they can get the job done at the other end. Like Unix up front, as mentioned, scored 2 in that last game against Albrecht, so he could be critical, having come in halfway through the season. Came in the January window and has managed to score the goals which are keeping them in and around. 5 goals in 9 games for him, so he will be looking to add to that. Almost looks like we're ready to start. Countdown is on.
10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
And it is DPMM that get us underway, kicking from right to left in that red strip. Wherever you're joining us, however you're watching, we hope you enjoy this game. As you can see, it's still slightly wet in certain areas of the pitch. It is a new surface, and we have seen it play slightly slowly in the last couple of games that have been played. Saw there the ball getting stuck in 1 or 2 of the wetter puddles and the wetter areas that are in and around the pitch. They will dry out though very quickly. Sakuma fires a big diagonal forwards. Putra that's just slotted into that right back position. Nice little layoff. And you can see the water just playing a little bit of havoc as well. Zaifa trying to make inroads down that left-hand side. That's well played as DPMM come away. Unix helping that one on. Nazarudin just keeps it simple. Norigwan doing exactly the same. Oliveira. A piece of skill. Yunus plays that one forward. It's a lovely ball as well. Nice little chop back from Nazaruddin. No one there though, as Bezakor looks to come forwards. Not the best ball, but manages to get it back. Tamayuki Doi looking to make that run in behind, but again the experience of Yura Indraputra in the right place at the right time. It's interesting to hear Jamie McAllister talking about this change in formation there. You can see at the 4-2 that he's got the two sitting just in front is Fashad Noor and Abdullah Harris. 4-2-3-1, and then when they push forwards it's going to be more like a 4-4-2. Looking to try and get the ball in behind for Nazaruddin. Comfortably and easily shepherded out for a goal kick. One of the unique jerseys of the season, I think. Brunei with the collar that they've got on their shirts. Launch forwards from Haidal. Straight up in the air though from Shakir Hamza. Saifullah. There's a call getting dispossessed. Nakadin pushing on a little bit more. He is again, scored in the last game, Nakadin Yunus. Lovely ball down the line and brilliantly pulled back, but good defending. Right place, right time from Noor Ikwan. Not the best ball up the line on that occasion from Najib Tarif. Geylang look to get on with things quickly. If they do get it into wide areas, will they use the flanks as well? The left and the right hand side, or just try and focus, getting Nakadin Yunus in down the right hand side. Geylang may need to switch it up a little bit more. Rolled in, a good ball from Josh Pereira. Here's Bezakor, who dropped that little bit deeper. Nakadin looking to create the yard, closely marked by Najib. Finds Bezakor. Closed down very, very quickly. I heard Jamie McAllister saying that Bezakor and Tamayuki Doi were the two main threats from Geylang. Josh Pereira again. Lovely ball, Tamayuki Doi. It's Tamayuki Doi! Jaime just got his body behind that. Popped it in the air to claim it at the second attempt. Say what you want about this man, Tamayuki Doi, but he does know where the back of the net is. Third team he's played for here in Singapore. Albrecht Nagata, of course, 11 goals in 14 games. 19 goals in 21 games for Hougang when he was there. 42 goals so far this season. Can he make the magic 50? Went on to win the Player of the Year and the top scorer in 2021. I don't think there's going to be too many people voting against him winning them both again this season. Has been absolutely outstanding. Slow, methodical build-up then from Geylang. Saifullah. Nakadin back inside. Bezakor. Little layoff as well from Taniguchi. Bezakor being busy as usual. Taniguchi, Josh Pereira. They are having a lot of the ball here. That's a big, strong challenge on Taniguchi. Absolutely flattened from Muminovic. No prisoners there from the 34-year-old Icelandic international. Was actually born in Serbia before going and spending 10 years at Breiðablik over in Iceland. Strong in the challenge there. Well, Tomoyuki Doi, we've seen him time and time again scoring from this distance. Jaime, we've already seen him flap at one and just pop it in the air when all he needed to do was just catch it. What will he do here, the keeper? Because you can be sure Tomoyuki Doi will not be a million miles away. It's Tomoyuki Doi, it's high and over. A little bit of a release of pressure then for Brunei. Just couldn't get it back down, Tomoyuki Doi. I don't think anyone's going to moan or complain at him though so far this season. He's almost scored half of the goals that Geylang International have scored. 87 goals, they're just 3 behind the Lion City Sailors, who are at the top of the table. 10 more than BG Tampines, who are in second place. They've been susceptible at the back though, having conceded 51 goals. Good running behind, but the ball wasn't to match. Can do well to win it back. Some food, just telling them to take it from the right place. Game possession being kept. Played out wide. Little deflection means it's going to go for a corner. They deliver the quality into the box. Had to come back out. Seyfullah in, plays it deep, headed back across, but it's headed out for a corner. Moikwan has gone down clutching his head. Looking to get up and head it back across goal. Ball just bouncing, bobbling around. The strike comes in. Getting Yunus going and attacking that ball. Just couldn't get over the top of it and keep it down though. Fired out wide. Rivera keeps it simple. Nazarudin played just in behind him. Rivera working hard and working well to retain possession. Fires it in. Gabriel Gama bringing that one down, but couldn't make anything happen. Just catch Josh Pereira. Najib just keeping it simple. Harris doing exactly the same. Ominovic. Nice little turn from Gama. Well hold up. Rivera is playing slightly more centrally today. Dropping deep to get involved as well. Little flick on, a little bit of time and space for Oliveira. He fires one into the box. It's not a bad ball. It's good defending. Keito Haria had to get the challenge in there. They wanted the corner, DPMM, not given. There's the check back as Oliveira fires it into that far post area. Nicely flicked away. Quite a fluid front line that Brunei DPMM are showing tonight. Lots of interchange of positions. Rogama doing well. Unix making the run, but Fashad Noor getting caught there by Sofala. Sofala goes into the book. First player to do so today. Just clumsy and reckless. And the experience of Fashad Noor. Saw that coming in and jumped out the way, the Afghan international. Nazarudin. Farshad Noor again, conceding possession, just hacked away. Brunei starting to play themselves back into this game now. Ominovic keeping it simple. Nonsense, as you would expect from Shakir Hamza. Easily cut out. time and space. Unix just trying to thread that one through. Looking for the run of Gabriel Gama, but easy pickings in the end for Jairo Shiran. Up to about 60% possession at the moment. And close down quickly there. Nazaruddin doing exactly that. Well, one back though. Farshad strong enough to hold off the challenge. Tried the reverse pass but conceded possession. Geylang control forwards with it. Saifullah. It's Bezakour who fires it into Shakir Hamza. Zaifa, Bezakour. Hidoi looking to get involved as well. Makes a run in behind, but the ball not there. Lovely ball played forwards, like a Unix. Straight down Hyro's throat. Easy pickings for the keeper in the end. It's their first shot. Their first shot on target. Yunis, the Latvian international. 18 goals in 34 games last season for FA Sayulai in Lithuania. Showing that he can be a threat as well. Ball fired in, little flick coming from Taniguchi, couldn't find the intended target. Might try and play their way out of trouble, but only concede possession as a court. Asking a little bit too much there, Nakadin. Easy for Najib to just step over that one. Just over 20 minutes gone. Geylang having the lion's share, but Brunei very much in this game. Unix dropping deep. Wanted that ball back there from Oliveira. Didn't get it, but it's well won back though. Gabriel Gama. Harris. Layoff there from Farshad. You're electing to keep the ball moving. Big Yunis out wide. He's dropped deep again. Little give and go with Oliveira, but just a little bit too much pace on that for Naziruddin. To being in an offside position, and I'm sure that would have been looked at had the ball stayed in play. A little bit of time and space, and again It's another strong challenge, this time Farshad Noor. Got the shot away. Did Taniguchi. Just got caught. Just catch him on the follow through. I think it was because he lunged in, which is why Farshad Noor has gone into the book. Was a former under-17 international for the Dutch national team before turning out for Afghanistan. 33 caps and 4 goals he's got now. Five in the wall from Jaime. Straight into the wall from Taniguchi. Picked up though by Shakir Hamza. It's not very often that you see two 22s going against each other. Azharuddin and Shakir Hamza, shoulder to shoulder. Something very deep. Lovely ball played over the top. Oliveira, the flag stayed down. Oliveira! Straight at Jairo Siran. Flag has gone up though. They've tried to play the advantage. Oliveira there, not a million miles away. You can see clearly offside. Yamuk in Kuwait for coming over to Brunei, the 29-year-old. Kiyudin giving it away far too cheaply. I said no time and space to move forwards. Yurindra. Over the top, Oliveira could have hit it first time, tried to be a little bit too clever. Well defended though. Sakuma just quelled the trouble there. Bezakor plays it wide, has bodies in the box. The far post. Nakudin didn't go in there with conviction. Shakir. Bezakor again. Delivers, not the best clearance, but it's done enough. Unix just keeping it simple. The big switch there from Farshad Noor. Fantastic ball to Gabriel Gama, just couldn't bring it under control. Well, the 21-year-old Brazilian, I remember, scored that bicycle kick against Albrecht Nagata in that 4-1 away win. Yet to emulate that. Nakudin. Tefala. Nakudin again waits for the support, elects to go himself, finds Tomoyuki Doi. Pereira gets on the ball as well. Decent ball into the far post, but flipped away from Yurindra. Rogama helps that one on, but possession turned over straight away. Scoop over the top from Zaifa. Mominovic clears his lines. Oliveira involved, brings it down. Play allowed to continue. As Oliveira tries to battle his way through 2-3 players. Play on, said the referee. Time and space. Tomoyuki Doi feeds it wide. Nakudin goes for goal, but hits the net in behind the goal. Should have done better there. Scored in that 4-3 win against Hougang last time out. It is again. Oliveira fighting and battling his way to try and go forwards. Not really too much in that. The free kick wasn't given. Down very, very cheaply though. There wasn't a swing of the arm. The arm was slightly raised, that was all. Well, we do expect goals. Average goals in a home game for Geylang averages at 3.2 so far this season. The average goals against Brunei is 2. Geylang considered to have played 14 home matches and Brunei 13 away games. Strong, solid header from Shakir. Free kick awarded. Not really too much in that, seeing Abdul Haris go to ground. Zidruddin fires one in, it's a good ball, but calm and comfortable. Hyrule, the 29-year-old, no problems coming and claiming that one. Josh Pereira keeping things simple as well. Saifola, Taniguchi, and Shakir Hamza. Josh Pereira again with time and space. Finds Nakadin, whose first touch lets him down. Header back wasn't brilliant from Rio Sakuma, put his side in trouble. Oliveira, a little step over. Oliveira! Oh, went for that near post in the top corner. It was a mistake from Rio Sakuma, whose header didn't have enough on it to get back to Hyrule. Oliveira picked it up, created that yard and then blazed it towards goal, but high and wide. Strong challenge going in. Kidoi concedes possession. The referee pulling that one back. They're not happy with that at all. Well, the referee tried to play the advantage, but carried on. A little ticking off there for Nori Kwan. And Geylang happy to just stroke it around. That's another poor back pass, and that's brilliantly latched onto. A real chance here. Geylang shoot themselves in the foot. Ike Unix nicks in and scores his third goal in 2 games. And it's all because Geylang International tried to be too clever playing out. They got caught with a back pass. And Ike Unix makes absolutely no mistake as Brunei DPMM take the lead. Very, very sloppy indeed. No danger whatsoever. And that loose ball, but it's brilliantly done from the Latvian, who pounced on it and just flicked it past the keeper before sliding it into the back of the net. 3 in 2 games, 6 overall. It's been a great return for him. Well, having had nearly 60% possession in that opening 30-odd minutes, they get stung. They do get stung by the Wasps because Ike Unix just pounced on that loose ball and gave them the lead. As a goal not happy with something, Geylang now need to have a reaction. In. Plays that one in. Lovely little turn. Looking for that near post area was Bezacourt. And back to the form that we know that he can show. Had that injury last year that scuppered his season a little bit, but he's come back stronger and better this year. 12 assists, 9 goals so far, so 21 goal contributions. Geylang need to up this slightly now. Zaifa playing it wide. Nakudin went on the outside, created the arc. Great pullback. Taniguchi skies it. Just needed that little bit more composure. Ryoya Taniguchi just lashed at it rather than getting that knee and his body over the top of the ball. There you can see him on the penalty spot. No one near him at all. He could have had a touch. what will please Jamie McAllister more, the fact that his side has scored, or the fact that they haven't conceded as well yet. Nice ball out wide. Nakudin just trying to nick it over the top, but that's a good challenge. Najib Tarif coming a long, long way there. Has been with DPMM for a long, long time, having won the S-League back in 2015 and the SPL in 2019. That vast experience as well. Jaime just floats that one forwards. Easy pickings for Sakuma. That's a lovely little turn from Nazaruddin. Trying to just slot it back inside for the goal scorer, like a Unix. Defending again though from Mr. Reliable, of course, Joshua Pereira. Fired in, just flicked away from Haria. Could have let that go because Nevada was in an offside position. Fashad Noor. Gabriel Gama. A little bit too close to the keeper. Ayrol in the end bowls it out quickly. Bezacourt cuts inside and fires it wide, but it's behind Taniguchi. Starting to get a little bit frustrated here now, Geylang. Something that's interesting is the number of attacks that both sides have had. They're pretty even, 43 attacks for Geylang compared with 41 for DPMM, but it's the dangerous attacks, which means getting into that final third, getting into the box. 35 out of 43 from Geylang, only 17 out of 41 from Brunei, yet it is Brunei that lead. Happy to play out from the back. That's the question there of Abdul Harris and his touch. Did ever so well to bring that one down. However, they do concede possession. Here comes Nakudin. Flicks it forward. Bezacourt. It's still Bezacourt. Tomoyuki Doi. Doi. Block, and it's a good block as well from Muminovic. Big, strong challenge coming in there, and it's going to be another card as Aifa Aziz goes into the book. And I wonder what his uncle will think of that. Malik Awab, of course, the legendary Singaporean, played in the 80s and the 90s. Didn't look to be too much in that, to be quite honest. I feel a little bit hard done by. The man that won the goal of the year in 2017 versus Albrechts. A couple of minutes to go before the break. Geylang still in the ascendancy. Taniguchi Oh, just catch it. He's got away with that one, Jaime. That is poor goalkeeping. It will be checked to see if it crossed the line. Oh yeah, Taniguchi looking for goal number 11 of the season here. Cuts inside. That's poor keeping. Doesn't look from that angle as though the ball crossed the line. The referee just waiting. I'm sure that one will play on, correct. Didn't even look close enough to have crossed the line, so got out of jail there massively for the second time. Did the goalkeeper, Jaime Niaring. That one that he popped up off his chest earlier on, and that one there that came off his chest and nearly went in the back of the net. So he can breathe a huge sigh of relief, the 26-year-old. Does have a tendency to do that when he made his SPL debut against Home United back in 2018. They won 4-2, but he still managed to score an own goal. Tells you about him. Oliveira with a flick. Gets the second ball. Mikey Unix. Oliveira in that wide position. Cuts inside. Still Oliveira. Keeps possession. That's the important thing. Yura Indra plays it wide. Gabriel Gama. Back to Yura. Does well to beat his man. Can he deliver? Can, but it's taken a little nick, but easy for Hyrule in the end. The possession was up to 60% at one stage for Geylang. Now going up to about half time, they're going to end the half with about 55%. So they have had the lion's share just. But Brunei, they've grown and got better as this game's gone on. Mikey Unix plays that one wide. It's a good ball as well. Gabriel Gama delivers far too deep, and Josh Pereira's there to deal with it. Hacked away in the end by Safala. Interesting to get Jamie McAllister's thoughts after the game, if he feels his side have adapted so well to this formation, the way that they're playing, that they stay with that moving forwards towards the end of this season. Zaifa. Here's Nakudin. Steps inside one. Bezacourt. Still Bezacourt. Tomoyuki Doi almost got in there. It was almost an inch perfect pass, but well read and well defended from Muminovic. Oliveira, is he offside? Play was allowed to continue. That was very, very close. Very close indeed. The game's gone that fast. We're into the second minute of 2 minutes added on at the end. Big strong challenge coming in now from Abdul Haris. No prisoners on that occasion from the 24-year-old. Ball given straight back, flick forwards. A little bit of time and space. Oliveira, little step over, a little jink, trying to get past his man. Elects instead to keep possession. Zarudin gets upended, advantage played. Oliveira cuts inside. Oliveira on the back on the outside, then the sliding challenge just caught him. Just caught Ryo Sakuma. Just apologising. Just one too many. That's where he just caught him. That should just about do it for this first 45 minutes. And there is the whistle. Lucky Unix then equals Miguel Oliveira as the first goal scorer for DPMM in a game, up to number 4. That's what it is for him. It's his goal that's the difference in the 34th minute. Big defensive error and a blunder and a mistake from Geylang International. But it is Brunei DPMM that pounced on that, and Ike Unix just managed to get on the end of it, took his time, just pushed it past Hyrule in goal and slotted it home to give a 1-0 advantage to the visitors. From our Tampines Hub, it's Geylang International 0, Brunei DPMM 1. Very warm welcome back to our Tampines Hub. It's Brunei DPMM that lead the way against Geylang International. It's a result, if it stayed this way, that would see them jump up one place in the table above Geylang United onto 32 points, with a game in hand on Albrechts Nagata chasing them down. All started early doors though, when Tomoyuki Doi shot, and all you got to do is just catch it, Jaime. But he's just thrown it straight in the air and got it at the second attempt. Very, very lucky. Tomoyuki Doi creating that yard for himself. He did just dip and bounce in front of the keeper, but he should have done better. First real chance that Brunei had was when Heike Unix got in behind and drilled it straight at Hyrule. But that was a sign of things to come, him making those forward runs and getting in behind people. Very, very fluid front line they've got with Heike Unix, Gabriel Gama and Oliveira. Oliveira then had an opportunity. Here's Gama just playing it wide. Oliveira just dropping the shoulder, going on the outside and just blazing it over the top. But the Portuguese player has looked very, very lively. Only 5'6", but has caused all sorts of problems with his work rate and dropping a little bit deeper, then pushing that a little bit further forwards. And then the goal came. Little layoff there from Sakuma, but it's an awful ball play back. Like Eunice pounced on it, 34 minutes gone, and that was the end result. He's poked it past Hyrule and made absolutely no mistake. It's actually a shocking goal to concede, and you could see the disappointment, the fury there from Hyrule, who straight away turned around and went mad at his defenders. As well he might, because Geylang were controlling the game. They were looking good. They looked as though they had it in the bag. Korea with that loose ball though really has hurt them. Bezecourt has been lively as well. So has Nakudin. He chopped it back into Bezecourt, who created, twisted and turned to create that yard for himself, but only found the side netting. Nakudin's end product just needs to be improved a little bit, as does that little shot there from Bezecourt. Taniguchi fired one in, and oh, there we go. Just catch it, Jaime, catch it. He's completely missed it again. It's bounced off his chest and almost gone into the back of the net. Ryoya Taniguchi, who's looking for goal number 11 of the season, went close, but Jaime can breathe a huge, huge sigh of relief. So how do the stats back up? There you can see 7 attempts, but only 2 on target for Geylang International, whereas it's 3 from 4, 75% from Brunei DPMM, 54% possession as opposed to 46 for Brunei. 3 yellow cards. There's been a couple of challenges in there, but nothing too nasty. All still to play for. So what does that mean? It means that Lion City Sailors extended their lead at the top of the table against Albrechts a couple of days ago. Balestier got the job done against Hougang. Brunei getting the job done against Geylang, and they will leapfrog Hougang if they do win tonight. And of course, that make-up fixture in match week 32 will see the Young Lions taking on the Lion City Sailors from our Tampines Hub. That game you can catch tomorrow. Well, it's been a thoroughly entertaining first 45 minutes. It's absolutely flown by. So make sure you make yourself a quick cup of tea, get back in that sofa and just watch the second half. Can Geylang get themselves back into this one? Join us after this short break. Warm welcome back to our Tampines Hub. Geylang International trailing Brunei DPMM by that solitary goal. A mix-up defensively with Rio Sakuma and Kieto Haria is what has proved so costly, and it allowed Ike Unix to just nip in and just get on the end of it and slot it home. Jaime has had two little wobbles where he should just have caught the ball, but he's had a little flap at two, managed to save the second one going across the line, which was important for him. No substitutions then for both sides. Johnson Fu should be getting us underway very, very shortly. So follow one of two players from Geylang International that's gone in the book. Fashad Noor is the other player for Brunei. Just for reference, it's Zaifa Aziz that's in the book as well. As though we've got a slight little delay. Both sides coming out very, very early. So obviously the timings for everybody wanting to watch this game have to be adhered to. There you go, one of the fans just trying to prep the referee by giving a fake whistle in the crowd, and we're underway as Geylang now kick from right to left as they go in search of getting this equaliser. Quickly and easily picked up by Abdul Hadis in the middle of the park, who's looked very, very good, it's fair to say, along with Fashad Noor, the Afghan international. Geylang straight away on the attack. Taniguchi. Played out wide for Nakudin again. Given away far too easily and cheaply. Josh Pereira seemed to start in the middle of the park and seems to drop back a little bit. Tomoyuki Doi lays it off. Taniguchi! Jaime this time making absolutely no mistake with his hands. Comfortably and easily just patting that one down. Gabriel Gama will step over. Shakir Hamza, with his vast experience, not diving in. Did he tread on him? Play on, said the referee. Taniguchi looks for a big switch and is in search of Tomoyuki Doi, who loses out. Najib Talif back there putting the challenge in. Joshua Pereira dealing with that. Little clip forwards from Zaifa, the layback. Tomoyuki Doi on the volley. Wants the corner, the flag's gone up for offside though. He's had a season to remember for sure. Tomoyuki Doi. That was where the flag has gone up. 42 goals he's managed to score. 9 hat-tricks in total. He's got 8 in the league, 1 in the Singapore Cup. Don't forget there's only been 16 hat-tricks in total in the league so far this season. Tomoyuki Doi has 8 of them. And T has 3 hat-tricks as well, so there's the majority of the hat-tricks been taken care of. Tomoyuki Doi from the edge of the box, trying to get his name on the score sheet again. just snatching at that one. Akidin just rolling that one in. It's a good step over as well from Taniguchi. A bit disappointed that he didn't make more of that effort and attempt. Milovic launches that one forwards. Gama just arches back and play allowed to continue. Oliveira cuts inside, plays it in again like a Unix. Just wanting the run there from Nazaruddin, but it didn't come. We're just having a word with Shakir Hamza, just while play continues. It is Shakir again. Puts a decent ball in, just slightly heavy though. Shakir then just couldn't shut that back door though. Geylang do well, they press high and win it back. Then concede possession cheaply. Gama doing well. This was Oliveira, and then the experience of Fashad Noor just slows it down. Abdul Haris. Abdul Gama. Oliveira, big switch from him. To keep possession, just keep it moving. Lovely ball. Shakir tried to play it in. Gama this time cleared it. Oh, and there's a mix-up defensively. Shakir Hamza tried to fire it back in, but it's deflected away. Saifullah picking that one up and keeping things simple. Good defending. Najib at the back post, knock it in, just going straight into the back of him. Flick away. Of course, Brunei DPMM will be in action. Singapore Cup, they'll take on the Lion City Sailors. It's going to be after that game on the 18th when they take on Sharjah in the Asian Champions League 2 on the 21st and then the 27th of May. They have got better as the season's gone on. Lovely ball threaded through as well, and they've got red shirts arriving in the box if they can deliver quality. No, they can't. Hyrule, good positioning from the keeper, easily dealt with. Shakir just slowing things down. As a caught. Who's dropped deep again, looks for a little give and go. And Taniguchi trying to link up. In the end, Ominovic, all he could do was playing out for a throw-in. Keeps Geylang on that front foot. Saifullah, Taniguchi, twisting, turning, hacks it back. Tomoyuki Doi puts it goal bound, but cleared away, but not far enough, only as far as Sakuma. Tries one from range, straight down the throat of Jaime again. There's a tendency that more goals come in the second half of SPL games. Almost 57% of the goals that have been scored. It's 302 in total that have been scored in the second half. Oliveira pulls it back. Just couldn't get on the end of it. Slowing the game down slightly. Bezecourt again dropping deep. Fakir Hamza just helps that one straight onto Taniguchi. Bezecourt, Taniguchi, little nudge. Can't quite believe that that's been given. I said no, needs to be careful, can't say too much. He's the Brunei player on a yellow card. Again, it's another dangerous position. About 25 yards out. Fully set. Tomoyuki Doi stepping up. Tomoyuki Doi, similar to the first half, got it up and over, but just couldn't bring it back down. A bit disappointed, has had a couple of half chances and a couple of half opportunities tonight, but has yet to find the back of the net. Pereira, Bezecourt, it's absolutely wiped out there. That's a very, very strong challenge from Nori Kwan. Bezecourt can't quite believe that that's all that's just been given. Certainly did just take him out. Ball floated in, it's a decent ball, a decent header, and what a save. Tomoyuki Doi denied twice. Jaime making amends for those errors in the first half. Initially, the flying save, it's a great ball floated in. Tomoyuki Doi with a header at full stretch there, Jaime, and then reacted to the second one. Wonderful ball in from Bezecourt. It's come off the post as well. Jaime getting his hands to it. And then just quickly bouncing straight back up to deny Tomoyuki Doi for the second attempt. Brought into the starting lineup tonight, just his third start of the season. Mamovsky pushed down to the bench. McAllister looking on somewhat nervously. Seems to be okay now. The 26-year-old bounces straight back up. Part of the squad, of course, that won the SPL back in 2019. Jaime was. Decent ball in, just flicked away though. It's the goal scorer, like a Unix, that cleared his lines. Nakayuddin looks up, floats one in. Didn't think it hit the hand of Zaifer Aziz. Can't quite believe that. So he did his midriff. I feel slightly aggrieved on that occasion. However, Geylang do win the ball back and win it back quickly. Bezecourt again trying to thread one through, has a second bite. The cherry goes for goal, and again it's another shot that hits the target. But whilst they are creating these opportunities and chances, most of them are going straight to Jaime in goal. Are up in their percentage now of actually hitting the target. But here come Brunei. It's a poor ball though from Azirudin, gifting it back to Geylang as this game becomes very, very open. Taniguchi clips one in. It's got far too much on it, and it'll easily and harmlessly go behind. Jaime just knew where his goalposts were. I just had a quick look and had that one to float out. Uniques plays that one forwards. Oliveira looks as though he's beaten the offside trap. Oliveira! Great strike from him. Hyrule up to task with a big important save. And that's better. Much better from Oliveira, the 29-year-old. Did just stay on side there, just snuck in the back of Rio Sakuma. Opportunities and chances all the time here. And sloppy. Abdul Haris couldn't bring that under control, and Geylang again, when a little bit of composure is needed, just shoot themselves in the foot. Give the ball straight back to Brunei. Good play there. Zarudin doing well to beat the one challenge. Couldn't beat the second one though. Here's Bezecourt. Makiuddin fires one into the box, but Mominovic is there to clear his lines. We are going to have a change. Zikoshcha is coming on. Muzaifa will be the man that goes out. Clip forwards. Almost finding Zikos straight off the bat. Yet to start a game this season. Zikoshcha in the league. This is 18th appearance off the bench. Has scored 4 goals as well, so doesn't know where the back of the net is when given the opportunity. So for that.
Substitution for Geylang International. Player number 11, Musaifa Alsing, is replaced by player number 19,
Fashano. Sakuma just playing that one back, and not the most convincing clearance from Hyrule, but they get away with it. Shakir Hamza pulling into a wide position as that ball's fired forwards. Nakudin has the pace to get behind, but it's just a little bit overplayed. But they don't clear their lines well enough. Tomoyuki Doi shoots, deflected, corner. Mominovic went and closed the gap very, very quickly. There's the pace from Nakudin. Again, that sloppy defending. Noikwan needs to do better there. Ball fired in. It's another dangerous one, and ball just bounces down, and Geylang can't capitalise on it. Hamza. Another strong challenge coming in. It's the goal scorer that's gone to ground. Seems to be okay though, the Latvian international. Thank you, Uniques. Just got caught. Not too much in that. That's a big, strong challenge. Looked as though he got away with that. Uminovic. Strong and in from behind. Oliveira. Uminovic. Conceded again. Geylang coming forwards. Chance here. Zikos. Zikos given time and space. Pulls his shot well wide. Defensively there, Muminovic looked as though it showed him a little bit too much space. Lovely ball from Bezakor. Nice touch as well from Zikos. There, he just gave him a yard too much there. Zikos couldn't hit the target. Nudge in the back. Oliveira goes to ground. So a chance to deliver forwards. Exactly what Gabriel does, keeps it moving. Decent ball fired in, but headed away, not far enough. Oliveira plays it wide. Fashad Noor, decent ball in. Defended well, but they don't clear their lines. Garma. Nicky Uniques out wide. Oliveira dinks one into the box. An important header. Shakir Hamza with the second attempt of the clearance. Gabriel Garma, though, winning it back. Strong challenge from Nakudin. Bezakor gets caught up. Taniguchi gets a nudge in the back. A few moments of madness. Indraputra will go into the book for that as well. There's the shove, and there's the kick away. Been with the team now 10 years. Yura Indraputra. Bezakor headed in a wide area. Couldn't find him. In the end, it's Shakir Hamza that comes away with the ball. Tries to chop it back. Not deal with the ball, and in the end, it's just hacked behind by Yura Indra. Oliveira trying to be a little bit clever. Sometimes you've just got to defend the ball. That was Gabriel Garma, sorry. Referee saying play on. Look as though there was too much in that. Did just catch him, but not enough for the referee's liking. Decent ball in. Defended by Abdul Haris. Saifullah fires it in, and the hands there of Jaime gets away with that one and bolts it out quickly. Like a Unix plays that one forwards. Time and space for Oliveira. He has Gabriel Gama in the box if he wants him. Has tried to go himself. Ball goes out, and it'll be the first corner of the night then for Brunei DPMM as they turn defence into attack. Nakudin back there. Did well defensively. Taken quickly. Gabriel Gama lays it back. Decent ball in! And the little diving header from Noor Ikhwan. The marking was not there. Noor Ikhwan made the run to that near post area. And before you know it, the little glancing header, unmarked. Geylang slow to sort themselves out defensively. And that's the problem. There you can see far too much time and space. Noor Ikhwan just in there. And a cool, calm little header from him. That's a nice little finish from him. His first goal of the season. Ridwan Othman just glancing that header in. Happy days for Brunei as they take a 2-goal advantage. And they've got the clean sheet as well. Jamie McAllister will be a very, very happy man. It was nice as a centre-back when you finally get your name on the score sheet. Started 23 games before today, so really has been one of the most ever presents in that back line for Brunei. Finally gets his just rewards. Two 2-0 now. A little flick away from Nazaruddin. The stats will not back that up, I can tell you now. Geylang have been in control for long periods of this game. They've just been wasteful when it gets to that final third with the opportunities they have and they create. Nakudin, far too much on that one. Shots Geylang have had so far, compared with just 5 for Brunei DPMM. That tells you the kind of difference between the two sides. Yedin's going off. Achai is coming on. Amatai, sorry. So he's now full. Aria is going off, as well as Nakudin. Play on, said the referee. High foot from Zikos was allowed. Taniguchi delivers. Flicked away though by Najib. Noor drives forward. Went to ground too easily there, which is why I think the referee played an advantage. But it's well won in the end, though, from Yura Indraputra.
Substitution for Geylang International. Number 17, Nakudin is replaced by player number 7.
Didn't look as though he did get caught. Machae looked as though he just caught him. A bit of cramp setting in for Farshad Noor. Assisted by the first goal scorer, of course, Ike Unix. Are going to be a couple of changes by the looks of things. Hyman, I think I saw just warming up there. Farhan, 24-year-old, to be youth ranks as well. That's a confirmation of that change. Azri Ayman is coming on as well. Harris has gone off as well. So the two centre midfield players for DPMM have departed. Not easy to do that, is to switch those two players up. They've been quite influential today, to be fair, as Abdul Harris and Fahad.
Player number 16, Abdul Harris is replaced by player number 21, Nasri Hyman.
Floated in, but cleared away. Lead by the goal scorer, Norik Wan. Brunei taking their time. Hanif does well, plays it wide. Oliveira cuts inside, and a simple tap in. 2 goals in the last game, and 2 goals tonight for Ike Unix. Ike Unix makes absolutely no mistake, and surely that's the game. Geylang pushing forwards, trying to get themselves back in this. But Ike Unix make absolutely no mistake. It's well worked from Brunei. Hanif playing it wide to Oliveira, who's been ever willing to make those runs into wide areas today. He just rolls it into the middle. Ike Unix with a cool, calm finish. The Latvian will be very happy, getting goal number 7 of the season in this, his 10th appearance after signing in January.
Goal for DPMM. It was scored by player number 18, Davis in
We did say there'd be more goals in the second half, and that seems to be the trend throughout the SPL. Advantage played. Oliveira again involved. Hanif Still Hanif. Nasri, the other substitute, plays it wide. Oliveira. Real spring in the step here from Brunei. Lovely ball to the far post. What a save. The hat-trick was on there for Ike Unix, but Hyrule diving down to his left, stopping that one going in. Through, but it's far too heavy. Here's the chance again. It's a great ball whipped into that far post. It's a good save. Ike Unix doing everything right, trying to go back across the keeper, but Hyrule up to task. Well, they've not kept a clean sheet in the last 5 games in all competitions, Geylang. You can see why defensively they are a little bit wobbly, shall we say. It'll be interesting to get the thoughts of Nur Ali after this one and what he thinks on the game. They have been at the races. They have had opportunities and chances. They just have not been clinical in front of goal. And that sums it up, and that is the big problem. Flicked away, not far enough. Tomoyuki Doi gets on the end of this one. Sort of give and go. Taniguchi trying to create here. Taniguchi, but again, straight down the throat to the keeper. Causing a problem at all there. There's Gabriel Gama, who's not going to cause problems at the other end. It looks as though he's going to be okay. Just a little bit of a tweak by the looks of things. Thumb goes up, everything okay. Be a change. Norquan, the goal scorer, is going off. That's when Sully, the 37-year-old veteran, is coming on. Won the Singapore Cup in 2009, 12 and 14, as well as the S-League in 2015 and the SPL in 2019. After this season, he'll be going into his second decade with Brunei DPMM. Been with them since 2006, Azwan Saleh. Gama gets absolutely wiped out again. That's how he goes into the book. Banana into Tomoyuki Doi. His attempts and efforts have dried up a little bit now. Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in. How has that happened? Jaime absolutely gobsmacked in goal. And it looked as though it was Bezecourt who's got a goal out of absolutely nothing. Is that a little bit of a lifeline? I would say it just plays it down the line, and Bezecourt, it took a deflection and it's gone in. The keeper's just not reacted at all. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Somehow it's gone in. It'll go down as Bezecourt. He gets to double figures for the season now. Is it going to give us a little bit of a grandstand finish right at the end here? Wow, it's come out of absolutely nothing. Well, that puts us back up to the average of 4.36 goals per match. That's what we've had so far this season in the SPL. Can't say that we don't get late drama either. Against Hougang last week, Hougang equalised in the 2nd minute of stoppage time before Tomoyuki Doi scored the 3rd minute. There could be another goal here to seal the deal for the hat-trick. It's gone away from goal though, like a Unix. Ends up going to the corner. Ball had gone out of play. Taniguchi threads it through. Amachahe delivers. Hit it away though. Not far enough. Taniguchi picks up the loose ball. Fires it in as well. Tomoyuki Doi not a million miles away at all. Very close. To go at all. Hamza with a little knockdown. Just launched forwards. Tomoyuki Doi tries to help that one on. No foul. No foul. Into the side netting. Another corner, fired in, attacked by Sakuma, but well underneath it. we're coming up to the final minute of the game. Looks like the job is done. Can never be 100% sure. Shakir Hamza having to come all the way across to deal with that situation. Taking their time with this one. Oliveira just strolling across. Only the second corner of the game. Whipped in, headed away, but not clinically enough, and anyway, hacked away by Pereira. Drilled in again. Oh, what a ball that was from Miminovic into the path of Heike Unix, who just couldn't get enough on that. Wonderful ball into that far post area. Thought it was going to be the shot. The hat-trick on a plate again. Heike Unix missing, and Tomoyuki Doi at the other end. This time, twisting and turning, trying to make something happen. Intercepted and well read by Ahmad, and then there's a call. The judge to have been a little bit too physical with Oliveira. Well, that's just a finger in the eye, that happens. Just tried to skip past the challenge. Again, just turning around and just making sure that the clock is stopped. That's what the Geylang officials are turning around and saying to the referee. Looks like one last change as well. Haris Daniel is coming on. Oliveira will be coming off by the looks of things. Checking the incidents, of course, with Oliveira and Bezecourt, but nothing really in that. Just a flailing finger, really, that just caught his eye. You'll see it here, Bezecourt, no malice at all in that. There, just catches him. The professional term for it is game management, where they just want to see the game out now, as well they may. To be exactly what they're doing. I'm sure he's going to be fine. Bezecourt just making sure he's okay. It's a B3 VAR check, which is a decision, no red card. No malice at all, just caught him slightly. Haris Daniel is the man that comes on then for the remaining few moments of this game. Two goals is too much for them to be able to get back in, that's for sure.
Substitution for Brunei.
We're all even going into this, the fourth game of the season for these two sides. Geylang won the last encounter 2-0. Brunei DPMM won the encounter back in August 4-2. It was a 3-3 draw back on the 22nd of June at the start of the season. So bragging rights will go to Brunei over the course of this 24-25 season of the SPL. Little nudge in the back there from Gabriel Gama. No need for that, the game's over. Far too much on that one. Straight up in the air. That's on Saleh. See possession. Josh Pereira with the throw in. Manages to get it back. Ezekot helps that one on, headed away though. Just checking up on the pitch. Unix just couldn't make anything happen. Noguchi into Ahmad. Ahmad with the ball in. Cleared. Bezakor gets hold of it. Gets crowded out though. Massive shove there, and it's going to be a yellow card. Well, the youngster should know that you can't do that, the 21-year-old Brazilian. Gabriel Gama goes into the book late on here. There is the final whistle. Comprehensive in the end then from Brunei, and that new formation that Jamie McAllister adopted seems to have paid dividends and has worked for them. It started with Ike Unix in the 34th minute, giving them the lead before Noikwan made it 2 with 70 minutes on the clock. Ike Unix got his second of the game. That's 2 in 2 games back-to-back for him. Good returns from the striker, who's been bought in and is scoring the goals from Latvia. Bezakor pulled one back with just 5 minutes to go. That will not please Jamie McAllister, as it was a very, very sloppy goal. Jaime in goal just did not react at all. But they'll be happy that they got all 3 points. From our Tampines Hub, round 32 of the SPL is finished. Geylang International 1, Brunei DPMM 3. Well, the game started off poorly, didn't it, for Geylang? A shocking defensive error with Haria and also Ria Sakuma allowed Ike Unix to just nip in here. This was in the first half with just 34 minutes on the clock. He's just sidestepped Hyrule in goal and slotted it home for his first of the evening. Should have had a hat-trick. He really should have done, the Latvian international. But Geylang, they kept coming as well. And this one, Taniguchi, almost catching out Jaime, who allowed the ball to hit his chest, and somehow it's gone behind him and almost crossed the line. Would have been a bizarre goal had that hit the back of the net. He's got to do is catch the ball, just catch it. In the end, scoops it away to safety. Into the second half, Bezakor with the delivery. Tomoyuki Doi, you saw the finger go up there, he thought he'd scored. Jaime makes amends for that mistake in the first half with a double save. First one is at full stretch here to push it away onto the post and then just jump straight back up to deal with the situation. Then a quick corner, caught out Geylang. They were caught ball watching, no one was marking. And in the end, Norikwan in the 70th minute got his first of the season, and you can see what it means to him. Poor marking, no one going out and closing that. The little give and go, Gabriel Gama doing well to just put that one back into the path of Oliveira, who delivered a delightful ball and will get the assist for this. But the plaudits will go to Norikwan for his goal. They kept coming forwards as well, Brunei. Geylang were in search of trying to pull one back, but then it was the substitute, Hanif, that played a really nice, intelligent ball out wide. Oliveira unselfishly just rolled it into the path of Mika Unix. And for the second game in a row, he gets himself a brace, the Latvian. Does ever so well. You can see him there powering in. No one went with him, and he's just tucked it in the far corner. That made it 3-0. With 77 minutes on the clock, and you thought that was going to be it, but one of the most bizarre goals you'll see this season. Bezecourt gets in behind it, took a little deflection, but what was Jaime doing in goal? He's just stood there and watched. It's almost like he's a statue. Has not dealt with the situation and has just let it transpire and let the ball go into the back of the net. Too little too late then from Geylang. That was the 85th minute, and that's why the game finished 3-1. Well, there's the tail of the tape. 19 attempts as opposed to 8, but 7 of those from Brunei on target, as opposed to less than 50% from Geylang, who controlled the game with possession. Fouls and the yellow cards don't really mean too much. Brunei only having 2 corners, but they did score from 1, and that will please Jamie McAllister. But he will rue the fact that they didn't keep that clean sheet. Well, it means that they move up 1 place. We said how important it was. They leapfrog Hougang. They've got a game in hand on Albrecht's Niigata, and they are chasing them and Balestier Khalsa down. They're finishing the season strong. They're still in the Singapore Cup, but they are looking to push up. Geylang, though, still have that 11-point lead over Balestier, but 52 is the magic number for them, because that is what Balestier can get to. So another couple of wins just to secure that 3rd spot. They still have time. Week 32 then transpired this way. Balestier 2, Hougang 1, Albrechts 0, Lion City Sailors 2. We've just seen Geylang lose 3-1 to Brunei. And then it's a make-up game tomorrow night from our Tampines Hub, as the Lion City Sailors will be playing against the Young Lions. Well, we thank you for your company. We're sorry that we went on air a little bit late, but hey-ho, we can't do anything about the weather. One thing's for sure, though, Brunei are in 7th heaven. They are happy, happy boys, because they've defeated Geylang International by 3-1. Thank you, and good night.